Hey Ken, this is Randy. Told you I'd do just a quick video with the bike for you. Let's do a quick walk around, tell you a little bit about it. We'll start with the tires. These are really still new. You got the nubs here on the end, and you'll see some, especially up front, in the some nubs here on the side near the meat. But I don't have a coin, so I've got a guitar pick, kind of give you an idea. So we got lots of meat in that tread. Like I said, they've only got maybe a couple 100 miles on them. But you can see those are nice and deep. You got the little doohickey there. And then the front. Oh, there you go. You can really see the nubs of the new tire there and there. Here we go there. Let's see, what can I tell you? All right, these are the front gaiters from Triumph. Protects the front shocks, forks rather. Those are in a Triumph accessory. The badge, this was a Triumph accessory too. I liked this a little bit better than the stock, which I'll bring along tomorrow. These pads are an accessory. In 01, you got two color choices. I believe they called this cardinal red and silver. The other is green and silver. The only two choices you had in 01. The shocks are Öhlins. I upgraded those. These do a much better job than the stalkers. Good grief, all this pollen. You can't step outside without turning yellow. The bike originally came with just the Speedo. The tachometer kit was an accessory, and it's the whole housing. It reuses the original lights. This was originally a black housing with just the one clock. The handlebars, a lower bar, a little bit wider. But of course, handlebars is one of the cheapest things, easiest things you can change on a bike. These mirrors are Napoleon bar end, and they will swivel out of, and there's detents. Those will swivel out of the way. What else? Oh, I told you about the scuff there and there. I keep the bike waxed, so that's never going to rust. But, you know, if you wanted to, you could take it to a shop and have them repair it. I just figured it's part of its story. Oh, right, this guy. So, installed this for a battery buddy. Keep your battery nice and fresh. But if you like to use heated gear, you could plug your heated gear into this and keep you nice and warm on those cold morning rides. Carburetors, real carburetors, not pretend like on the new ones. They kind of have them shaped to sort of look like carbs, but anyway. And that's about it. The stain tune exhaust pipes, which I really love the sound of. Again, I'll bring the stock pipes, which I like the look of the stock pipes better, but these sound better, so it's just preference. I have two sets of extra pipes that I'll bring. One is the stock, the other is the Triumph accessory. They called it off-road pipes, but they look a lot like this. All right, well, what do you say? I'll just start her up. So here you got a choke and your fuel. So I'll just hop on. You know what? No. Your power switch. So put that in the on. There's your ignition. So this comes on and lets me know that I have oil pressure and I'm in neutral. I'm going to set this down and start her up. So what I'll do is I'll pull this choke out all the way, and then I'll push it in just a little bit. If it's cold, that just gives it a little bit of oomph and gets her started up. So hold that thought. You also want to remember, turn your fuel on. Down is on, in the middle is off, and on the top is reserve. And I usually have this idle around 1500, 2000 when she's warming up. And while it's warming up, I take advantage of I'll check my signals. Yep, those are working. Go to the other side. And both turn signals are right here. You don't have one on each side, it's just here. For your left, for your right, and then to turn it off. Your high beam indicator. Your brake. So that was the handbrake, then the foot brake. See up here, asking about how new the tires are. Still have the new nubs. Like I said, I probably have 400 miles on this set, so they're still brand new. Push the choke in, and she idles. Still kind of cold. It should be up around 11, maybe 12. I'm just playing with the choke right now. But it's right around here where it settles in. Okay, enough of that. Let's see. Did I forget anything? Talked about the tires, which is what you wanted to, on our text conversation, you mentioned that. The fork gators, those are Triumph accessory. The tachometer, Triumph accessory. I got the handlebars are low, a little bit wider. than the stock bars, but I have long arms, so it helps. Again, if you don't like the handlebars, that's an easy fix. When the bike was shipped from the factory, the first 2001, 2002, the engine covers were chrome. Later versions are kind of a brushed aluminum. Olin's shocks, stain tune exhaust. Rich's custom seats, Rich out of Seattle. He's in a different location now. He's up, it used to be right in downtown Seattle, not far from Seattle of Triumph, or Triumph of Seattle. Where is he now? He's up on Highway 3, all the way to the top of Highway 3, Port Gamble area. I took an older motorcycle back a couple years ago to him. I've had a lot of bikes. The Bonnie's the one I've kept. I took our Road King up there. The Road King was a great bike, but super heavy. And I'm pushing it into the garage, so you can see we got this black, your typical concrete out here. But then in here, it's treated and it's nice and slippery. So I'm wheeling the Road King in here. My left foot slides out and the bike starts doing one of these. Well, everything on a Harley is expensive, so I did everything I could to keep it upright. And in doing, gave myself a hernia. So it wasn't long, I sold that bike. But the Bonnie is perfect. It's lightweight, great cruiser. I rode down to California and back on this back in 01, shortly after I bought it. Let's see, these guys, I don't think I've mentioned this. This came with the Triumph luggage, the saddlebags. And this can be used with any saddlebag, so that's why I left these here. But what it does is it keeps the saddlebag from getting caught up in the wheel. It also gives you a great place to hook a bungee cord to. If you just want to put something on the back, those bungee nets, just go over it. Let's see, maybe I can show you what those are. Open that door here. There we go. So this is all the stuff I'll bring tomorrow. The 2 sets of exhaust pipes. That's a cover. I'm a woodworker, so when I'm in the shop, I create a lot of dust. Put the cover on there to keep the bike, to keep it clean, because dust will get everywhere. One of the Triumph accessory seats, 2-tone. But here's the Triumph bags. And it has this deal here. Between here and here is where this would actually be fixed to those brackets. I actually bought those when I was in California for the ride home. They work great, but I ended up, because I had so many bikes, I ended up getting these Cortec, kind of a aerodynamic type thing. But those, and this is a tail bag, and these 3 pieces just lock together with these quick clips. Or you could bungee them, it doesn't matter. You can run them separately. And then, of course, the tank bag, the Marseille. But I'll show you all this stuff tomorrow. Trying to think, was there anything else? Oh, maybe. We've got the Triumph owner's manual, and it has all kinds of great stuff about the bike. And then this is the service manual, and it'll tell you all the how to fix everything and all, how the parts break out and what have you. I made a few notes in here for oil changes. That's my original receipt for buying it. This thing was 80 bucks 25 years ago. $89. What does the thing say? $79. So 80 bucks. Right, and I've got also for you the Olin's owner's manual, some receipts from when I purchased the bike and had some major service done. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Tachometer kit, the thing for the Triumph luggage. So I'll bring all that with us tomorrow. If you want, be sure to text me or something beforehand if you're interested in a helmet or jacket, what have you. I've got them. They're part of the Craigslist post. So look through there, see if there's anything you want. The men's gear is the jacket and the pants. Those are large. The helmets are small, or I might have a medium. I tend to wear it depends on how much hair I have at the time. Do I wear a medium or small? And I like the Arai helmets, and the Arai have different shapes, and depending on the shape, it'll be a different size. So anyway, if you want one of those, let me know. I'll bring that along as well. Just look at the photos. Otherwise, there she is. All right, I've babbled on for 17 minutes and 20 some odd seconds. Oh, the last thing, I don't think I mentioned this. The bike is air cooled and oil cooled. So that's an oil cooler, again, from the factory. The new ones have a big old radiator here and just something else to break. Okay, it's kind of a cloudy day. It was sunny earlier. So tomorrow morning, I will see you in Lacey. I'll be on the bike. My wife will be in her Toyota. Okay, see you then. Bye.